Hello friends and fans, welcome back to John HD Gaming, and today we'll be playing some Civ 5 Gods and Kings. This is to prepare us for the upcoming new DLC, A Brave New World. I'd like to get a little bit more familiar with the game so that I can get myself into the game once the new DLC is out. Alright, so let's set up the game. What I'd like to try out is to try out the One City Challenge, in which we can only own a single city. We cannot have more than one city. So let's say if we do capture another city, the city will be raised, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's get back. We're going to start with the standard map size on Pangaea, but I'm not going to choose Caesar. I'm going to choose Gustavus Adolphus. That's the Swedish leader. Seems like a pretty nice guy with lots of bonuses. I mean, there is a pretty nice bonus of having friendship. So I like to be friends with everyone. That's my idea. And in addition, the couple of unique units are pretty powerful, I think. So that should help us survive till the mid game, I hope. Alright, we're gonna play it on Prince. It's the normal difficulty, and if I'm not mistaken, at this level, neither the AI nor the human player have significant bonuses. Everyone is on equal footing, so that's pretty good. Alright, so let's get to the advanced setup. I'm going to rig the game a little, and what I mean by that is I'm going to start with this legendary start in terms of the resources. I'm going to allow policy saving. Okay, and I think that is the only rigging that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select the One City Challenge, and let's hope we meet a couple of leaders that are friendly with us. So let's start the game. Alright, so this is Gustavus Adolphus in charge of the Swedish Empire. We get a bonus called the Nobel Prize, so that is pretty nice. And some of these units over here, a mounted elite unit, and this guy who is a strong frontline land unit, specializes in long march. So that's pretty nice. So let's begin our journey to victory. Alright, so this seems like a seems like we are gonna miss a fair bit of resources, I think, because we are next to the ocean. Quite fortunately, we have a river going for us, so it seems pretty nice. I'm gonna settle immediately. Let's found the city and select the kind of... Alright, thanks for the information. I'm good. Alright, so let's see what we need. I think animal husbandry is pretty good for us in the immediate stuff. So let's go for animal husbandry. I think we are going to lack production, but we're going to have a fair bit of gold. The lack of production is somewhat of a concern in my opinion. Alright, so let's scout it out. Alright, so it seems like a pretty interesting choice. Lots of water. I don't think we can get access to the stone. Alright, so this is going to be a bit tough, I can foresee. Alright, so let's choose the production that we want. I'm going to go for a worker immediately, because I do not think the monument will benefit us that much right now, because we have a couple of undeveloped sites. So let's get those developed before we decide to get a monument to increase our cultural borders. Alright, so we can go to next turn. Let's scout it out a little more. Pretty nice resources over here. Wow, alright, so these will provide a lot of production. However, this is a one city challenge, so we cannot own multiple cities. I'm not very sure how are we gonna win the game. Well, obviously domination is out of the question. We could either win by science, which may be possible if we can generate sufficient number of great people, or we can win by culture, because we have only a single city. It'll be quite interesting to win by culture, because the new DLC, A Brave New World. Alright, so we met America. Hi, Washington. That's pretty nice to meet with you. Would you like to have a Declaration of friendship.
No.
Not yet, but we're friendly. Okay, fine. So see you guys later. Alright, so we have met with Washington. That is the American warrior over here. Right, like I was saying, right? It'll be quite fun if we can win by culture, because the new DLC, A Brave New World, is heavily focused upon culture. So that will be pretty interesting. Where's the barbarian encampment? Looks like it's pretty far away from us. So we're gonna let the Americans deal with it and keep our Swedish guys back home. Hi Caesar. Caesar's pretty nice. Would you like to have a friendship declaration? Too early? Okay, fine. We'll just wait a bit. Seems like we have a couple of pretty powerful guys around us. The Americans have some very interesting units. The Romans can expand very quickly. So I think I'm gonna try and establish friendship as soon as I can. This is after all the Prince difficulty, and I'm not sure how a one city challenge will work out for us. We are near the animal husbandry, so let's try and pick a next item. I'm gonna go for trapping, then mining, riding, then masonry. So that's my idea. Alright, so let's try and scout it out a little more. Pretty nice resources around. What concerns me is that I'm not sure whether we can find metals like irons, aluminum, or uranium around us, or maybe oil, because most of our tiles have already been occupied by resources. So I'm not sure if even more resources will pop up around us. Very nice, so we've got animal husbandry. Right, so let's continue to scout around. It'd be nice if we can find the Romans, but it's pretty nice that we found a natural wonder. Mount Kailash. Got some happiness, that's pretty nice. I think we're gonna grow. Stockholm is gonna grow again. That's very nice as well. Right, so let's try and go for the ruins before the Americans beat us to it. Alright, let's see. 3 more turns, 2 more for Stockholm to grow. Right, so let's see, can we pick up the ruin before the Americans? Yes, we can. Alright, so I find it a little interesting that I'm using the word, or should I say the phrase, yes we can. Alright, so right now Washington is in the back of the pack. We are somewhere in the middle. Someone is doing really well. Must be some really amazing starting location. Alright, we should be getting our worker really soon. Let's see. Alright, let's continue to scout around. Alright, so I think we found someone, so let's check it out who it is in a moment or two. I'm gonna bring a scout, a monument, and a warrior, depending on how well we do for the culture. Okay. Would be nice if we can meet with the guys over here first. Yep, it's the first one, so we get some gold. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we've got even more ruins. That's really nice. We need as much help as we can. This is a standard map. So I think in the long run, we are expected to be slightly disadvantaged because the other AI, they will be able to expand a lot on a standard map. But I think it might be pretty fun to give this one city challenge a decent try. Let's go for tradition. Liberty is useless to us because liberty is more for city expansion and we cannot expand. Alright, for honor. Honor is pretty interesting as well, but I think right now tradition will benefit us a little more. Give us a little bit of bonuses all around. Okay, it seems like there are no resources in the water over here. We're gonna get a scout soon. Okay, seems like the land area is joined. Let's go next. I'm gonna do a little bit more exploring up top, and after that I'm gonna try and clear off the barbarians over there. Alright, seems like it's pretty empty, and we are very near the icy part of the world, which is, I guess, pretty similar to the location that Stockholm is located. Stockholm is located up north, and it's pretty cold for them. Okay, so let's see what else do we want. We got a warrior. Another worker would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go for another warrior. Just as a precaution, you guys can explore. We can take another look. I think we're gonna scoot them back. Alright, so I think I saw a barbarian, which means that they should be coming for us soon. So I'm gonna scoot back to Stockholm. Alright. Because I think if there is an encampment, sorry, as I had expected, if there is one encampment over here, new barbarians will spawn around the encampment, so as a result, it will be nice for us to get some defenses of our own. Okay, so let's get aristocracy. Gives us 15% production, so that's pretty nice. And 1 happiness, sure, that's very nice indeed. So let's go next turn. So let's hope that we can grow a little bit faster. Alright, so let's get these guys. Okay, I think these guys will be destroyed. I'm almost certain that the guys will be destroyed. Alright, so we need masonry. So let's get trapping. Yeah. I had not expected for 3 barbarians to be around and 2 of them to surround my scout, so that was pretty unfortunate. Now let's find a space, a tile that we can defend upon. I think this is a forest, so I think we can make use of that, so let's go there. Right, so we have lost our scout, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so we've met Eska of Songhai. Alright, so would you like a declaration of friendship? Okay, I think let's talk to the guys we met earlier. Wow, Eska is doing pretty well. Interesting. So let's try and get a hit of these guys. Now let's talk to Washington, who's friendly with us. Yep, good day to you. Oh wow, okay. Do we already have a friendship declaration? Not yet. What about you, Caesar? Okay, I think there is a minimum number of turns we have to wait before we can redeclare. Okay, don't worry, you guys are pretty safe. Just carry on doing what you are doing. Pantheon is founded, the Songhai War is here. Alright, let's try and take these guys out. Get some XP for my warrior. You guys are pretty safe, do not worry. Wow, okay. So that's pretty fast. I think we are good for now. Let's see if we can add a couple more stuff. Another scout. Another scout would be pretty nice. You guys carry on constructing the camp. Yes, we would like to have a declaration of friendship. We are friendly people, and we're gonna try and win by culture or technology. I think mostly by culture. Right, so let's get some. I think these are pretty much open terrain. I think in the long run, the open terrain will benefit us, but right now I'm gonna be defensive, so I'm gonna stick to the rough terrain. So that's what I'm gonna pick for now. I think it would be nice to send my scout to the left side, the upper left side over there. Okay, so right now we are fortified, so we should have a defensive bonus, and we will be disadvantaged to charge up the hill. So let's go next. I don't think they can touch my worker for the moment, because there is another hill over here. Okay. Right, I think let's keep our guys over here, protect them, get a shot off. Alright, so that was a bit interesting in the sense that when the workers are in real danger, they do not think that they are, and they are not in real danger. They think they are, so you know, pretty weird. Alright, so let's see. Can we get some... I'm gonna try and go for mining over here. Some mining would be nice, give us extra bits of production. Our warrior should be ready soon. And if we are fortunate, we can get a great library. So let's get a mine. I want to try and get as much production as I can. Hopefully we can get these couple of hills and make them into mines. Alright, so that's what we have. I'm gonna move these guys out. Try and destroy the barbarian encampment. It'll be pretty nice if we can stop the barbarian from spawning just right outside our door. Alright, so that's rallying for us. We can have another policy. I'm gonna save the policy right now because I'm not sure whether this is still bugged. From what I understand, right, let's say if you already have a monument, for example, and you do not have the next one, which I believe is the temple, then you will not get anything. So I'm gonna save it for now. Let's go here, right next to them, get some defensive modifiers. These guys would have to go across the river, so we should have an advantage. Alright, Stockholm seems pretty okay. I think we're gonna get a shot at these guys as well. I think it's pretty even. I think, yep, attacking over the river, so I'm not gonna attack actually. I'm gonna fortify. And I'm gonna move you guys across the river. What about you guys over here? Continue constructing the mine. Let's add the queue. Let's bring in a shrine, then a granary, because I think we are pretty good on the population. Okay, so now a bit more waiting. Let's fortify these guys first.